Hi, my name is Scott Szalkowski and I'm a subsurface manager with Marathon Oil, and I'm participating in a navigational leadership course in Houston, Texas. Leadership, what it means to me is sometimes people confuse managing with leadership, and a lot of parts of my job, I manage processes, manage people, but sometimes I have forgotten about the leadership piece, which is really providing that vision to your team and that direction. And it's also to provide inspiration to them and giving them a chance to think about what they want to do and how they want to contribute. You know, I think what's helped me today is an approach to feedback. I've struggled not necessarily giving feedback, but in a way that the person would be receptive, and I think that the course today gives me some tools that it'll be more effective in the future. I've got a couple of examples I'm going to work on whenever I get back to the office on Monday. What I'm doing is I'm facilitating a leadership meeting with the leaders of Marathon. So it's challenging because there are people that are my peers and that I work for or that I will potentially work for in the future. But what we really want to do is improve the way that we communicate with our workforce and the way that we communicate our strategy and vision, and then also empower that workforce. And I think some of the tools that I've learned in this course will help the workforce provide the answers and not get directives from the leadership. You know, it's interesting. In a supervisor role, I don't get nearly as much training as I used to. And the truth is, I don't get as much coaching as I used to. I provide more of the coaching than anything else. To say that you don't need to practice coaching, you don't need to practice parts of leadership is probably a mistake. And my example is, you know, it's funny with our kids. I know whether they're playing basketball or taking gymnastics, what do we tell them to do? You've got to practice and practice and practice. If you don't practice, you're not going to be the best at what you do. So if you think about coaching, if you think about leadership, how can you say that you don't need to practice to be the best at what you do?